In this podcast, Dr. Andrew Huberman discusses the science behind dopamine and how it affects motivation, desire, and satisfaction. He dispels common myths about the molecule and shares tips on how to leverage it for sustained energy and motivation. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that is responsible for many of the brain's functions, including regulating mood, sleep, and appetite. It is also important for movement and time perception. Diseases like Parkinson's and Lewy body's dementia can occur when there is a depletion of dopamine in the brain. Dopamine is involved in motivation, drive, and reinforcement. It is released in the brain and body in two different ways: locally, synaptically, and broadly, volumetrically. The volumetric release is like a giant vomit that gets out to a large number of cells. Dopamine affects motivation, drive, and focus in different ways. It works by stimulating the release of glutamate, which is an excitatory neurotransmitter. Dopamine is important for goal-oriented behavior and tracking pleasure and success. The podcast begins with a discussion of the biology of dopamine transmission, before sharing two anecdotes that illustrate the profound impact dopamine can have on our experience. The first anecdote is about the tragic case of a group of young people who became severely paralyzed after taking a drug that was contaminated with MPTP. The second anecdote is about the author's personal experience with giardia, an intestinal infection that caused him to experience extremely low levels of dopamine. Dopamine and adrenaline are closely related and work together to create different experiences. Dopamine colors the subjective experience of an activity to make it more pleasurable, while adrenaline is more about energy. He continues to discuss how different activities can impact dopamine levels in the brain. For example, chocolate consumption can increase dopamine levels by 1.5 times, while exercise may only have a minor impact depending on how much the person enjoys it. The podcast also discusses how caffeine can increase the effects of dopamine. Dopamine helps us seek out things that we need or want.